Guys, can you able to see my screen?
Yes, we are able to.
Yes.
Thank you. So let me introduce myself first, then we'll go for the rules which you are going to follow for the next 4 months, because this course duration is 4 months. Okay, so my name is Royal Ahmad Khan. Most of the people call me as Royla. So total 15 years of experience I have in SAP domain. So I worked in MM, WM, and EWM. From the past 11 years, I've been working as a SAP EWM consultant. I'm a currently solution architect, advisory consultant for a European client. So I'm a blogger and storyteller in LinkedIn. So I worked in almost 6 implementation projects, end-to-end implementation projects, 3 support projects, 3 rollout projects. So I already worked in the industries like consumer goods, electronics, 3PL warehouses, spare parts, health and beauty, and uh, your consumer goods and electronic goods. Okay, so these are the industries where I worked. So this is my introduction. So we are going to follow some rules for this SAP EWM training course. So let me write down one by one. So if you have any doubt, then let me know. So the course duration is 4 months. We are going to cover 55 topics. We already shared this course content to everybody. So if you do not get today also, we are going to share in the WhatsApp group. So these all 55 topics we are going to cover, like the real-time scenarios. So it's not like only theoretical concepts. I'm going to explain what is the requirement from the warehouse. So in real time, so how we are going to do the configuration and testing. So real time scenarios I'm going to explain. And the course will be like from Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour. Daily 1 hour. So timings are 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. of IST. So there will be no classes on Saturday and Sunday. So in this course, you are going to get server access for 4 months. And this is S4HANA embedded one, embedded of 2023 version. Okay, if you want extension after these 4 months, yes, if you pay extra money, we are going to extend for our students. Okay, that is a different thing. And you are going to get lab admin support. Lab admin support from morning 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is from Monday to Saturday. The lab admin support means basically, so our class will be 1 hour. So after that, if you are practicing, if you get any error, you could not able to move forward. Okay, so you can contact our lab admins through WhatsApp. So they are going to show how to resolve that. Okay, if you have any doubt about the particular products, that also they are going to explain you. Okay, that is basically lab admin support. So don't delete any standard configs in the server, because sometimes the standard configures are going to work at the global level. So it is going to disturb other students as well. Okay, so I'm going to show whatever I show in the classes, the same thing you have to do it for yourself, for your warehouses. Okay, so no need to, practice the cross module things like, Some of the people have seen like, they do some practice in the MM, HD, FS, etc. Don't do that. Okay. So this is exclusively for the EWM purpose. So on daily basis, we are going to provide videos. In case you miss any class, you can go through the videos. So not only videos, I'm going to share documents as well. So the classroom documents are other, detailed concept-wise documents also we are going to share, so that you can utilize. So we have a WhatsApp group where you are going to get the notifications about the classes and recordings, your documents, everything you're going to get from that WhatsApp group. Okay, apart from that, I'm going to send some sample resumes. Okay, sample resumes, business blueprint documents, FS documents, your test scenario documents. Okay, topic wise documents, tables list. Okay, so whatever the EWM related, all documents apart from our classes, that all documents of real time I'm going to share to you. So these are the rules we are going to follow for the next 4 months. Yeah, any questions, any doubts, guys?
Hi, Rahila. I'm Rajesh.
Yeah, Rajesh.
So actually, I came from non-SAP background.
Mm-hmm.
So do you need any prerequisites to learn SAP, or we will start from scratch?
So I'm going to start from scratch. No need of any type of technical things. No need of any SAP prior experience. So I'm going to start from scratch. Like what is ERP, what is SAP, everything I'm going to start. So the first class will be completely basics. If somebody is from a SAP background already working, so the first class you have to have patience. Okay, from the second class onwards, I'm going to take you all of you into SAP EW. So first class will be like what is SAP, what is ERP, how many functional models, technical models are there. That I'm going to explain. From tomorrow onwards, yes, all EWM technology, terminologies I'm going to teach. So from tomorrow onwards, everything will be EWM thing. Okay, no need to worry, Rajesh. So everything will be uh, start from scratch.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, if you do not have any doubts, then straight away let's get into the basics of SAP. So you take any business in this world that is going to that business is going to operate through one software. So that software we call as a ERP software, Enterprise Resource Planning. You take any business in this world. So the business means basically it is going to work through a software that we call as a ERP software, Enterprise Resource Planning. So it is going to cover all business functions. So let's take one real-time example so that you can clearly understand what is ERP, what is SAP. So assume there's a bus manufacturing company in the outskirts of Hyderabad. Okay, so assume they got an order from the one of the biggest school, international school, to manufacture 100 buses for the next month. Okay, so like that, not only school buses, the manufacturing public transport buses as well. Okay, assume at the outskirts of Hyderabad, they have like 10 acres of land. So where they are manufacturing the buses. So this is a plant. Within that plant, this location is for assembling the parts to make the bus. Okay, so this is a production facility. Okay, so the sales department forecasted for the next month, there is a X model buses and Y model buses. X model buses required is 100 and Y model buses are required 125 quantity. So what they do, this information, the sales department after forecasting this information, they share to the production facility to manufacture model X buses for 100 quantity, model Y for 125 quantity. But assume this production facility inquired with the warehouse department, what is the raw material available or components available to manufacture X and Y models. So assume as per warehouse, they're saying available components for X model is like 50, only 50 buses components are available in the warehouse. Only 75 buses of model Y components are available in the warehouse. So this is available. Next, to be procured. So how many buses component needs to be procured from the vendors for this X model 50 and Y model also 50. So this is warehouse. They have inquired from the warehouse. Warehouse department given this information to production facility and sales. Now, to be procured is 50 quantity for model X, 50 quantity for model Y. So who is going to purchase? So there's a purchasing department. So this is a purchasing department who is going to raise a PO. PO means purchase order. So purchasing department is going to raise a PO to whom? Vendor. The purchasing department raised a PO to the vendor, asking them to send the material to their warehouse. This is the vendor. So what vendor does? So as per the PO purchase order, so what are the components are required? That all components they'll make ready and they will send these all materials to warehouse. So vendor is sending the material to the warehouse. So the vendor once he sends the material to the warehouse guys are going to do unload the material, do the goods receipt, GR. Goods receipt means they are taking this all components into the warehouse. So that process we call as a goods receipt. So once goods receipt done, they are going to put this stock into the respective bins. Okay, that we call as a put away. So they unload the material, they do the goods receipt, they put the stock into the racks. So once stock is ready, now production guys are going to raise a production order to pick this material from the warehouse to production facility. It's basically we are saying like staging. So the warehouse will stage the material to the production facility. So once all components are ready, now production guys start their assembling the components, and finally they make X model 100 buses, Y model 125 buses. So once the finished product, your buses are ready, then they are going to send these buses to again back to warehouse. Okay, now these all buses are ready at the warehouse premises. Now the sales department are going to raise the sales order. Sales department are going to raise the sales order to the dealers and distributors. Okay, so once the sales information got by the warehouse department, so the warehouse department is going to deliver these buses to the respective dealers and distributors. So assume like customer is here. So they're going to send to the customer. Okay, so once customer received these buses, the finance department, assume there's a finance department is going to collect the money from the customer. the same finance department is going to settle the amount to the vendor because we have received the raw materials components from the vendor. So finance department will settle the money to the vendor and they're going to collect the money from the customer. So if you see here in the business, there are multiple departments are executing multiple business activities. So purchasing department is purchasing the raw material, production facility are assembling the components, warehouse department is going to receive the material, send the material, issue the material. Okay, these are the activities they are going to do. Sales department basically raising the sales order from a customer. Finance department is going to take care of accounts payable, receivables. So here the information is passing from one department to another department. So basically the forecast done by the sales department, then production facility department inquired the component status from the warehouse. Then warehouse say like these are the quantities available. Then purchase department raise the PO. Then warehouse department receive the material. Then the same information seen by the production facility. Then they have raised a production order to pick this material from the warehouse. So once it is moved, then final product is sent back to the warehouse. The sales people have seen this information and raise the sales order. So here the same information is sharing by the multiple departments. So in olden days, these all business activities they used to write it in the ledgers. Okay, suppose warehouse department. So they used to have one register. They used to have one register in the register. So today's date, X material received 100 quantity from so and so vendor. Like that they used to write. So after computers came into existence, they using the software to register what are the goods receipt happened today, goods issue happened today. Okay, and your production facility, your production guys can able to see what is the materials available in the warehouse without asking anybody. Straight away in the system they could able to see what is the materials status. So this information will be shared by each and every department through a software called ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. So you take any business in this world that is going to work on a ERP software, Enterprise Resource Planning. So how many ERP softwares are available in the market? So there are plenty of ERP softwares are available. So just I'm going to mention some of the ERP softwares: SAP, Oracle, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, Infor, Microsoft Dynamics. Okay, like that we have plenty of ERP softwares. So we are going to learn about SAP. So Oracle is a competitor for SAP. So we are going to learn SAP. So you should spell this as SAP, not as SAP. So most of the people, non-SAP guys, they spell it as like SAP. You should not say SAP. Okay, so in German language, SAP means pig. Okay, so you have to spell individual letters SAP. What is the full form of SAP? Systems, applications, and products in data processing. So SAP means systems, applications, and products in data processing. So you have to always spell this as SAP, not SAP. Okay. So list of ERP softwares, as I said, SAP, Oracle, JD Edwards, Microsoft Dynamics, Info, PeopleSoft. So SAP means systems, applications, and products in data processing. It is founded, this SAP company is founded in 1972 by ex-IBM employees. It's a German-based IT company. So it is situated in the city called Waldorf. Waldorf is a city where this SAP company is situated. So SAP started in the version called ECC, ERP Central Component. This is the first product. So they started with R1, R2, R3. Currently, this SAP is running on a platform called S4HANA. Okay, it's a HANA based. So in the ECC, SAP used the ECC, SAP used Oracle database, but after S4 HANA, so they are using their own database called HANA. So that's the reason we call it as a HANA based database. So after 2015, they have introduced Fiori apps. So most of the business processes can be execute through the Fiori apps. So in the mobile, you can download the Fiori apps. So you can execute some of the business operations through Fiori apps. Example, you applied a leave, okay? So the leave can be approved through your Fiori apps. If you want to create a bin, you can create one bin through Fiori apps. Okay. So what are the advantages of SAP? Why we have to suggest SAP software to the client? Okay. So it is tightly integrated with all other modules. So if you see like, the sales people can see what is the final products available in the warehouse. No need to send a mail. No need to ask somebody from warehouse. Simply they can go to the system and check what is the availability of material X in the warehouse. The same way, the production department can inquire what is the next forecast for the model X. Purchase department can check, did they receive the so and so POS material in the warehouse? Okay, so these all departments are tightly integrated in a SAP software. So it's a more efficient software, and through this software, client can reduce their cost because there is no data redundancy, no duplication. So data is very accurate. If you receive 100, system is going to show 100. If you deliver 50, so it is going to shown in the accounts as well 50 has been delivered to the customer. The same way it will show in the warehouse side as well. So this SAP is integrated with other softwares also. Suppose I'm going to consider from the warehouse perspective. Okay. Sometimes warehouse is integrated to third-party softwares like Pick to Light, Sort by Light. Some cranes are attached to it. Some robots are attached to it. Okay. Some carousels are there. Okay. Some conveyor belts are there. Sorters are there. So these are all going to integrate with SAP. So the integration with other SAP software is very easy in SAP. So this SAP is available in multiple languages. So not only English. So you can see this SAP in multiple languages. So you can see in Chinese Mandarin, you can see in Japanese language, you can see in Arabic. Okay, like that. You can see this SAP software in multiple languages. It covers all business functions. You take supply chain, it will cover sales, your transportation, your warehousing, your quality inspection, your production, your HR related, quality related, all business functions, SAP is going to cover. And every year you are going to get the upgradation from the SAP side. Okay, you are going to get new functionality and they're going to resolve the bugs as well through upgradations. Okay, so SAP basically divided into two modules. One is functional modules and technical modules. What do you mean by functional and technical? Functional means these all department functionalities, as we discussed. Your sales, finance, purchase, warehouse, production. So these all, business functions will be covered by the your functional modules. Okay, suppose your production facility, okay, production activities will be satisfied with the functional module called PP, production planning. Your sales, SAP SD, sales and distribution. Your finance will be covered by the module called FICO. FI means finance, CO means controlling. So your warehouse activities will be executed through your SAP EWM module, extended warehouse management, your purchasing related, materials management. So for each department functionality in SAP, we have a functional modules. Okay, PP, SD, FSCO, EWM, MM, QM, okay, like that. So these are the functional modules. What do you mean by technical modules? So the technical things of your software. Example, so we are using SAP software. SAP is written in some language. You take any software in this world, okay, that is written in some language. So SAP written in what language? SAP is written in ABAP language. SAP written in ABAP language. What do you mean by ABAP? Advanced Business Application Program. Advanced Business Application Programming or program. So SAP is written in a ABAP language. So ABAP is a technical guy. So that it comes under technical module. Okay, is basically going to deal with all codings. So ABAPer is going to do the coding. Then not only ABAP, we have like in a basis consultant. Basis means basically your landscape setup. So your system is going to divide into like three environments. One is development, then quality, then production. Development means whenever you get the requirement from the client, the whole things you are going to develop in a development server. So development server you are going to use for developing the requirements. Then quality means, so once you do the development of the requirement, okay, the requirements, as per the requirements, you did the development, then you are going to send into a quality server to test it by the users. So you are going to ask the business users, yes, I develop the whole things as per your requirement, please test it. So in the quality QA server, business users are going to test this. If everything seems good, everything pass, then it will be moved to the production. Production server is a live server. Production server is a live server where your business transactions are going to punch. So your sales order creation, your purchase order creation, your goods receipt, goods issue, stock transfer, posting changes, is also are going to done in your production environment. So there is a live server. Your live transactions are going to happen. Okay, so what are the top companies which are using your SAP? So just have mentioned few in the India. So like Hero, MRF, Tata, Asian Paints, Coca-Cola, Sony, Nestle, Jindal, PepsiCo, Britannia, Samsung. So just industry-wise, in the automotive, Apollo, Hero, Mahindra and Mahindra, MRF, Bajaj, Tata, these all companies are using SAP. Oil and gas, pharma medical like Dabur, Reddy's, consumer products, okay, Future Group, Madura Garments, Hindustan Unilever, machinery and components, telecommunication, healthcare, engineering and construction and operations. So these are the companies are using SAP. So just have mentioned few, a lot of companies are using SAP. So after completion of your SAP EWM course, so what type of companies are going to hire you as SAP EWM consultant? So list of few IT companies are mentioned here: TCS, IBM, Accenture, DXC, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, Capgemini. Okay, just have mentioned few here. So what are the SAP career roles? So you are going to join as a junior consultant, like with 1 year or less than 1 year of experience. Then you'll move as associate consultant. So in the junior consultant, associate consultant, so what are your roles? So you are going to do some documentation, testing of the what all the processes, and some of the configurations you are going to do as a junior consultant, associate consultant. Then you become consultant after 2 to 4 years of experience. So you'll take care of all configuration. You understand what exactly the requirement of your business. So you are going to map these requirements to SAP, okay, through configurations. So you test this and you are going to ask the business user to test in the quality environment. Then you become senior or principal consultant. So where you are capable of conducting the workshops, you are going to ask the question to the client. So what is their current as is their business processes. Then you understand how to map this to SAP. Okay. So as a senior consultant, you are going to do this and you are going to identify some gaps also. Okay. So some of the standard functionalities cannot be, meet customer requirements. That as a senior consultant, you are going to take under the rise of elements. So you are going to write the FS and you work with the mapper. That is like, senior or principal. See, again and again, we are going to touch these points. Just I'm giving some understanding, like what are the activities senior consultant is going to do in the projects. Then team lead solution architect. So you are completely giving the solution to the complex process of your warehouse. It could be in the inbound, outbound, and midbound. Then you become like subject matter expert SME. Then finally you will be involved in the managing activities of your SAP EWM projects. You're going to handle multiple projects as a delivery manager, project manager, VP, and director. It's more of management kind of role, giving the direction to your team. So as I said, SAP system. Sorry. Yeah, SAP system landscape. So divided into like development server, quality server, production server. Development server means, as I said, you understand the requirement from a customer. You develop the things, okay, there in the development server. Then you move these development activities to quality server to test by the final user. So once this is passed, you are going to send it in the production server. So there, your business transactions are going to happen. So live business transactions. Types of SAP projects. How many types of SAP projects are there? Implementation project, support project, rollout project, upgradation. Implementation means already business is using some third-party software. Now they are willing to move to SAP. So basically moving from non-SAP software to SAP software, legacy system to SAP system. So that project we consider as implementation. Then support project or AMC, annual maintenance contract. So already business is using SAP software, but they are getting some issues. They want to fine tune their current existing system. Now they want to do some changes in the system. So that we consider as a support. A rollout means SAP software already one company is using. They are moving, they are expanding their business to another geographical location. Example, they are using this software for Indian operations. Now they want to expand to Dubai. Okay. So to the Dubai, like, they are going to or roll out the whole process of SAP to Dubai country. Okay. So they are going to copy all the configuration and create for the Dubai country with a different currency. Then upgradation project. So as I said, every year we are going to get the upgradation from SAP. So they are moving from older version to newer version. So that is updation. So our SAP EWM is integrated with other modules called MM, SD, PP, QM, and TM. So MM basically deals with the material master, vendor master, plant, store location, purchase organization, storing. You're storing like goods receipt, goods issues. Example, this is our SAP EWM. So this SAP EWM is integrated with other modules. Example, this is a SAP MM module. And this is SAP SD module. So your inbound process starts from SAP MM module. So in the MM module, like basically your purchase order. So to procure the material from the vendor, we have to raise the PO. So this purchase order creation, your inbound delivery creation starts in a MM module. So this IBD will be distributed. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so the PO creation, IBD creation, this IBD will be distributed to your EWM. So your unloading goods receipt, your put away are going to happen in EWM module. So SD side, basically your sales order creation, your OBD, order bundle creation happens in SD. So this OBD will be distributed to your EWM. So here, what are the activities we are going to do for the outbound side? Basically, you're picking. So you pick from the bin, you pack the material, you stage the material at the loading area, then finally load the material and do the post goods issue. So these activities done in the EWM side. So the EWM module is tightly integrated with other modules like MM, SD. MM deals with the materials management, like your purchasing, your vendor master, your material master, your goods receipt. Okay, these processes. The SD process deals with like sales engagement, like sales order creation, outbound delivery creation. So the moment outbound delivery got distributed, your picking, packing, staging, loading, everything is going to insert in the warehouse side. So as I said, EWM means extended warehouse management. So that is what we are going to learn. Then SAP QM. So our EWM is integrated to QM module as well. Why? Some of the products are subjected to quality in the warehouse. So whenever I receive the product from the vendor, I need to do some quality inspection on the product. If the quality inspection pass, then only I'm going to receive. The same way I can deliver the product to the customer if the quality inspection pass. And SAP EWM is integrated to production and planning. Why? Because to create the final product, we have to give the raw material to the production facility. So PP model also integrated to EWM. The same way we have a transportation management. So the moment you load the material into the vehicle, so the particular vehicle has to move, okay, from your warehouse to your customer place. So all planning, like which vehicle should be kept at the door for loading, what is the route they are going to follow, how much weight they can load, what are the packaging materials they have to use. Okay, this all planning will taken care of by the TM module. So these are all modules are integrated to SAP EWM. Not only this, okay, we have some other modules integrations also like plant maintenance, TM, EHS, okay, environment, health and safety, module integration, okay, that particular model integration also there with the SAP EWM. But do we have any integration of, if we didn't talk about FICO, do we have any integration of FICO module with the SAP EWM? So I say no, we do not have any direct integration because in the warehouse we are going to maintain the quantity, not the value. Okay, there is no direct FICO integration. So then you may have one question like, if you do not have the integration of FICO, if you receive the product into the warehouse, how we are going to pay the money to the vendor? The same way, if you deliver the product to the customer, how we are going to collect the money from the customer? So if you do not have integration. So the integration we do not have directly from EWM, but we have integration of this FSCO from SD and MM, not from directly from EWM. So this integration is there. The MM is integrated to FSCO, SD is integrated to FSCO, not directly from the EWM. Okay, so SD mainly deals with the sales order, OBD, and PGA. PP deals with like bill of materials, work center, production orders, production planning, your replenishment types, control cycles. These are the activities we do in the PP. And the QM, quality inspection, acceptance, rejections, your scrapping. Okay, these things we deal. TM, as I said, transportation planning, freight management, your transportation units, your TU tracking, TU assignments will see in the TM. So there is no direct integration of FICO to EWM module. Okay, so these are the basic things about ERP and SAP. So tomorrow I'm going to start with the EWM terminologies. Okay, in day in and day out, what are the terminologies we are going to use in the warehouse? What do you mean by put away? What do you mean by picking? What is warehouse request, warehouse task, warehouse order? What is warehouse process type? What is activity area? So these terminologies in detail we are going to discuss. Apart from that, I'm going to show tomorrow how to define the organization structure. So tomorrow I'll do these all configurations in the systems as well. Okay, how to define the company code, plant, store location, purchase organization. These all elements I'm going to explain. I'm going to define in the system as well. Okay, so every day last 10 minutes I'm going to dedicatedly use this last 10 minutes for the question and answers. If you have any questions, you can ask, because in between if you ask, we may not complete our portion within the time. Okay, any questions guys, or else you can put it in the chat box as well.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Sir, this is Sheikh Saida. Just I am having one question. So actually, this course SAP WM already there. So this will be replace of EWM, or it will be there the WM also?
Yeah, WM, EWM, these are two different things. So in 2002, SAP stopped the R&D in WM. So from 2005 onwards, SAP introduced SAP EWM. So completely the WM R&D are already stopped by the SAP. So currently in S4HANA, we have SAP EWM. So still some of the companies are using WM, but the last date for the WM is going to absolute within 2027, they said. Now they are going to change for 2030.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All super functionality of your SAP warehouse management is executed through SAP EWM, not through WM.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one with this EWM will be we are using decentralized, right? So why it is only in decentralized? You can use in.
EWM, you can use it in centralized also. Okay. We have deployment options. Which option we should opt? Okay. So as a consultant, which option you should suggest to the client, whether they should go for the centralized embedded or decentralized. Two options we have. I'm going to take one class over there. Okay. Why we have to
Okay.
go for decentralized? Why in what cases you have to go with the embedded?
Okay. Okay.
Both options are available, embedded as well as decentralized.
Okay. And we want to go for EWM certification. Is it worthable, sir? I mean, like
Yes, yes.
they are
If you
asking.
complete this course L1, you can able to crack the certification as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other
Yes,
questions?
Rohila, this is Paul here.
Yeah, yeah.
So that L1, it covers the basics, right? So I can see, I've seen in the LinkedIn, there are courses for L2 and as well as L3. So the L1, it's only covering the basics, or
No. See, L1 is from scratch to mid-level. So up to 4 years of experience, knowledge you are going to get through L1. So through L1, you can crack the interview. You can settle down as a SAP EWM consultant. L2 is basically in some of the projects, you are the only one person who should take care of all implementation part. Since you do not have more experience, so in L2 we are going to teach advanced thing of SAP EWM projects in implementation part basically. So how to gather the requirement, how to map this requirement to system, how to do the cutover activities, uploading tools. These are all things we are going to teach in L2. So L1 is more than enough to crack the interview to get a job. L2 is basically to handle alone the whole project. L2 is required. And L3 is basically advanced topic. Like if you want to move as a team lead position, okay, in your organization within the EWM space, then you can go for L3.
Yeah, but my current role is equal to L3 in a WM actually. Currently, I'm senior project manager. So, but I want to start from the scratch. That's why I
Yeah,
opted for
you have
L1.
to go with the L1 because WM is different, EWM is completely different. Because in WM you see movement types, but in EWM you don't have any movement types.
Fine. So
yeah,
but L2 would be continued from the same group, or it's going to be
no,
separate system.
Yeah, once you complete L1, then you can go for L2. So the prerequisite for L2 and L3 is L1.
L1. Okay, got it. Yeah, thanks.
Hi, this is Trisha.
Can you go on mute, Pandian? Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I don't have a background with SAP. Like earlier, I was in developing coding in Java, and now after 3 years, I'm moving here. So if I want to try to get a job here, I'll be needing to do some projects, right? Will you be able to support that projects, or will you give me that stuff to do that?
Yeah. So after completion of inbound, I'm going to give some exercise sheets. Okay, it's like dummy project execution. So you have to define, configure so and so warehouse, so and so storage type, so and so Putaway strategy, so and so WPDs, like that. Whatever we do in the real time, the same thing I'm going to give the exercises to you. It's like dummy project. So once you do this, you'll understand, you get some understanding of how the projects runs in real time. Okay, that will be more than enough to get a job. Okay, so after completion of inbound, I'll share one Excel sheet. After outbound, after midbound, and miscellaneous. 4 times I'm going to send the exercise sheets to that you have to complete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Rohila sir, Harshna. So here we are like we are learning this centralized or
It's embedded one,
decentralized.
centralized one, embedded
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Nilesh.
And sir, which version is going on EWM latest one?
See, most of the companies are using embedded one. Okay, 2023. Currently, we are using 2023 version. Okay, for our practice purpose. Yeah, Divya Teja.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi sir.
Rohila,
Yeah, Nilesh, go ahead.
please continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rohila, Nilesh this side. Actually, I wanted to know some businesses are using WM in S/4HANA, and SAP declared like they extended support till 2030, right? So after 2030, the WM will be converted into EWM, or WM also continue the businesses?
No,
What is the future then?
WM going to stop by 2030. Earlier they said 2027. Now they have extended 3 more years. By 2030, you won't see WM in SAP space. You will find only EWM because you do not have a super functionality of warehouses in WM. So already in 2002 itself, they have stopped all the R&D over there. So EWM, but to the replacement of WM, you can see stockroom management. Okay, it's basically a replica of your WM.
Okay. Is that the separate module, stockroom management, or
Yes,
what?
separate module.
Okay. And the functionality as compared to WM, is it similar or
Similar.
different
It's
something?
more of similar, 90% similar.
Okay. Okay, fine. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Divya Teja.
Yeah, hi sir. So actually we discussed like EWM is integrated with other 5 modules, right sir? MM, QM, PP, DM and SD. So will that integrations also covered in this course in terms of configuration point of view?
Yes. We are going to cover MM, SD, your QM, PP. Okay, these integrations also we are going to cover. I'm going to show the once you do the goods receipt in the EWM set, the same thing I'm going to show in the MM side also. Okay, so integration part also I'm going to cover in the L1.
TM also will get covered, right?
Yes,
Sir?
TM also will get covered.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Hi, Rahila, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
If this course, 4 months, which role we are fit into, like a junior consultant or senior consultant?
Yeah, up to senior consultant. See, 4 years of experience, knowledge you are going to get by this L1. So you can put up to 4 years of experience in your resume. So you can go for junior consultant or senior consultant as well. You cannot go with team lead position, but up to senior consultant position you can apply.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. I have the doubt. As you say, you will providing up to 4 years of experience, but like I am from the non-tech or the non-SAP background student. So how can I justify that experience? Because now I heard from like the people's background verification is the very tough. So you can't like show any kind of the different like experience letters and spoil the career. And also how much I can expect it, like even showing the 2 to 3 years of experience as an entry point.
So this type of question you can ask me personally. So I'm going to clarify these doubts. So how
Okay,
to
sure.
go about with the 4 years of experience? Okay.
Okay. How much I can expect it after complete, like
See, that's
in
what
case.
I'm going to teach 1 hour class. You have to practice at least 5 to 6 hours. See, it's not very easy to show 4 years of experience in your resume. You have to practice in such level, like 5 to 6 hours at least mandatory. You have to understand the business scenarios. You have to understand like how these business scenarios you are mapping to the system. So once you digest, understand everything, then you can put 4 years of experience in your resume. It's not like only listening of this 1 hour class is not enough to put 4 years of experience. So that efforts are required. But how we are going to put your resume like 4 years of experience, that separately we'll discuss. Okay, if you have 4 years of gap, then only we can go with the 4 years of experience in your resume. If you're very fresher, just passed out in this 2024 or 25, you cannot put 4 years of experience. Knowledge you may have.
Sorry, I have the same counter question. Actually, I pass out. I am from the bachelor in hospitality background,
Mm-hmm.
hospitality and hotel management from 2012, and
Mm-hmm.
I work from 2013 to till the 2020 lockdown in a waiter to the become the manager position in a multiple star hotels, and in a COVID I
Prashant,
joined with the,
Prashant, these things we'll discuss later because the personal things, right? So I'm
sorry.
going to give the good solution to you. That's fine. But this is like not related to everybody, right? So the personal questions, if
Um,
you have anything, let's discuss separately.
Yes, Mr.
okay.
Khan, able to hear me?
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
is Sayed Anurudhi.
Hello, this is Narayan.
Yeah, Narayan.
Yeah, Rohela, if we miss the class, the recording will be available on that day only, or what, like how?
Yeah, every day we are going to get the recording. This is for lifetime access. Okay.
Yeah.
So in case you miss any classes, you can go through the videos.
No, on that day only it will be available, right? Because sometimes I will be in the morning shift.
That's what I'm saying. Every video you are going to get for lifetime access. Okay. In prior, you won't get. Today, if I complete today's class, after 1 hour, you are going to get that recording. So earlier days, earlier class recording also available with you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Will you cover the retail scenarios as well?
Yes.
The article master.
No, like SD EWM integration part, I'm going to cover. I'm not going to teach SD. Okay. So
No,
since
not SD. When we see material master, we call it as product here, right? So how in retail industry when they go for EWM implementation, how the article master can be handled?
No. We don't cover here. So basically that material master, whatever you input in the sales order, that we are going to pick. So we are focusing in the EWM side, not from the SD side. That what I want to say. So
No, I'm with you. I'm not denying it. My question is, when article master is there, when a retail industry goes for a EWM implementation, okay. So metal master, article master, though attributes are similar, there are few differences are there in between them.
we are not going to cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Mr. Rahela, can you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Sayed Anwar. Right now working as a material management consultant. So I want to switch to EWM integration. So my question is master data governance we do MDG. Is it EW have a same facility to data is transmitted to all into the SAP system?
Yes. So MDG module also going to deal with the EWM because in EWM also we have a lot of master data like packaging specification, product master, bin master. Okay, so these all things will be deal with the MDG. But from the MDG part of view, you have to understand the business functionality of EWM. Then what are the master data are there? Okay, so from the MDG point of view, yes, you have a lot of things there from EWM side that can be taken care of by the MDG guys.
So shall I learn from you or a MDG consultant? Shall I learn EWM? That is a doubt little bit.
So you are from MM, right? Go for EWM. Right?
Yes.
Why you want to go with the MDG? MDG is like anybody can do. It's a master data thing, like taking the data, uploading to the system.
Okay, fine.
So that's your wish, but my suggestion is go with EWM.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
How to contact you like one-on-one?
Yeah, we will send the phone number in the WhatsApp. So just you can contact us.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Rajesh here.
Yeah, Rajesh.
So as a consultant, he's part of updates also.
Come again.
So as a consultant, we need to EWM modules upgrades we have to do, or any other team can.
Upgradation, you are going to involve in the upgradation projects. Okay, every time you have to understand what are the dynamics, new dynamics are coming in the EWM space. Okay, so EWM consultant is going to involve in the upgradation part for the testing part. Okay, the technical part will be taken care of by the basis consultant. So new patches,
Okay.
new SS are going to
Yeah.
apply to the system by the basis consultant. But as a
Okay.
EWM consultant, you have to test this. So earlier,
Okay.
before going for the upgradation, how many entries are there in on particular table? So after upgradation, the same number of entries are there or not. Example, I have like bins. I have 2,500 bins in my warehouse. After upgradation, how many bins are showing? So the table levels you are going to test. So your part in the upgradation project is very limited. That is up to your testing. That's it. Okay, thank you guys. I had to jump into another call. Okay, thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll meet at the same time. We are going to send the payment link today. Please pay the payment and get the server access. From tomorrow onwards, I'm going to show each and everything in the system. Okay, after completion of the basic terminology of SAP EWM. Okay, thank you.